Hello, everyone. We're going to be doing a little video here today. We got my big mic right here. Big mic, can you see it? Let's see. Well, maybe. There's my mic. And we will be doing this on the big computer. Been doing all my videos recently on the phone. Just on the regular telephone. Phone. That's what I've been recording everything on. Um, and it's going to look kind of funny there because the lighting. There we go. Okay. But anyway, we've been doing everything on the phone, and now I'm trying to use the big computer because I want to show you something on the phone. We'll talk about this. This is called the clutch. The clutch, is it backwards? I can't tell. CLUTCH clutch. CLUTCH. I will put the link in the description and then also in the comments section. I have a link. I am considered a mini or micro influencer, and that's one of the clients that has asked me if I would like to work with them, and I said yes. Does it pay? Do I get some money? Now my phone's going off. 1 second here. Um, I turned everything off, and then I was having issues with my big computer, so I was recording some stuff to see how it sounded on my phone to see if I could pick it up. I'm hoping this will work. I have this mic here plugged into the USB, the good old USB, boop, 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 and it's supposed to work. Hello. The fact that I got it for $0.00, maybe the reason why it is not working. Now, I don't remember how long I can make a video here. I do not know, but I do know this. It's almost Christmas time. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever it is where we do a gift exchange. Maybe you even exchange gifts on New Year's. Some people do that. Valentine's Day, of course, we do that. The brightness on here, I'm not going to work with that too much. I know it's got a little weird tint to it with the lighting, but that's about the best I can do with this because I've not used this in a long time. I'd have to make some more test videos to try to see to make sure I'm good to go. But I will be putting my link. I forgot. Where's that? Got a cow lick. I wonder if the cow did lick your head, whether your hair really stick up like that. I don't know. They start chewing their cud on your nose. But anyway, this is the clutch charger. Now, I don't know how much this costs. I got this one here. Now, I do have on my channel, on this video, if you click on my link, you will save either 20%. I think if you buy one or two, you'll save 20%. If you buy 3 or 4, maybe it's 30%. And then if you go to the top, you can save 40%. 40%. Now, what exactly is the clutch? What is the clutch? I've made videos about it in the past. Boop, 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 boop. If you go back there, you'll take a look at that. Don't forget to subscribe. I think the subscribe is here on this side. Boop, 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 boop. That's how little I've used this device for that. Let's see here if I can just pick up this pen. Whoop, whoop. There it is. Okay, there's the pen. I think it's down here. So hit subscribe, like, and share. Now this is the clutch. Now what does the clutch do? What do you need it for? Why would you need this thing here? Now for those of you that do acting, you know that sometimes we'll go to places where we cannot charge our phones. There is no place to charge our phone. If you can go back to your, maybe I'll turn this off for the, so it's not making this brightness. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna turn it all the way off. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my phone. Power off. Let's go and power it off. We're just going to show it as a demonstration anyhow. But what happens is we'll go to places and either there'll be one plug and everybody wants to put their phones in there. I usually bring a power strip so to help out with that. But sometimes you'll be out there and there's not any place to plug it in at all. You just can't plug it in. Now I don't know if I turn off that from happening, that ding, will it also turn, I didn't make a test of that, with the speaker turned off and with the phone turned off and the speaker's not making any noise, will it still record my voice? I don't know. I just don't know. And we'll go from there. I don't know. I just don't know. But what will happen is you'll be places where you just there's no electricity. I've been out on some calls where there is no electricity. They'll say you bring a charging bank or something because there will be no charger. You can charge in your car phone. I mean, charge your phone in your car charger when we're on breaks. But sometimes I said if it's an elaborate outdoor location, maybe you're out there playing cowboys, you can't be carrying your phone anyhow because you're a cowboy in 1892 or whatever. But what will happen is you'll take your break, you'll run over, you'll plug it into your car charger, and then if you have a Toyota, for example, most of those you have to have the car running to do it. Toyotas, Hondas, I think, are like that too. A lot of the Japanese cars. Some of the other ones you can just just plug it in and it'll run off the battery with it with the car turned off. But if you're in that situation, that could be a problem. Or if you have a classic car like I do, boop, 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 classic car, the cigarette lighter, that's what they called it back then, where you would plug in a um, car charging port thing, whatever, works sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And then you also remember you can't just pull over to the gas station and ask good old Joe, "Hey man, how do I get here?" If you're using your phone to navigate and it quits working because it has no charge, you may not make it to set at all, or you might get there so late they replace you, or they say, "Hey, sorry, can't use you." It happens. But so what I was saying, you can see our classic car back there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There's our dog Sweetie Pea on there. That's our classic car, 1973 Oldsmobile Cutlass Model S. They made her for 2 years, and she's a 73. And as far as I know, people really like the 73. I don't know anyone that has a 74. I don't think I've ever seen a 74, so I just don't know. Do they like the 74 as well? I'm sure they do. But they only made it for 2 years, so I don't know if it wasn't that popular. The Sun Coupe, they made the Cutlass Supreme, the Cutlass, the regular Cutlass, other Cutlass, but that. But anyway, in my classic car, if I was to plug this into the charger, it may or may not work. But I can flip it this way and slide this up against my ashtray, close the ashtray, and I could use this. Now, what this is called the clutch. Now, why do people like the clutch? It is so thin, it's light. When I go to set, I usually carry it in its box, if I don't have to. But let's see what's in the box. What's in the box? Okay, as you can see now, in the box, clutch. And we will take this out. This is the unit here. See how small that is? And it comes with a charging cable of its own. This is its cable. This has nothing to do with, you don't need to bring this, I guess you could bring it to set if you want to. Or not, I say set, that's my example of set because I'm an actor. You may want to bring it to your workplace. You may be out on a remote location and there's no power, or there's limited power. But this right here has a little plug-in, you charge this up, it charges very fast. And it holds that charge. This thing, I haven't used it for a while because I haven't been acting that much because of my injury. And I thought, I wonder if there's any charge left on this. And I plugged it into my phone, and there was. And we're talking, I haven't brought that to set in many months. So it will hold that charge. So anyway, it has this. We'll put it back in here so we don't lose it. Right here. Put it in there. Just like that. And then, once it's charged, and you want to use it, it has this little thing right here. Can you see it? It's pretty tiny. This plugs into the phone. This is one of those things you're thinking, why didn't anybody think of that before? You know? But anyway, so it plugs in the phone. So all you do is you take this, and I do have a case on here, a phone case, and it just hooks up, just like that. Now they have some now. There's one on TikTok, I think, and you can just slap it onto your phone, and it's supposed to work. Someone's going to send me one of those, not from the company, but he has one. He says it does not work very well at all, But you see here, it still has charge. Whoop, whoop. See the light? It only has one light on there. When I turned it on, when I first brought it out, it had three. It had two, so it has run itself down. I plugged it in just to experiment with it holding on, but you can see it holds on really well. And you can see it is, and it's charging. See, it's at 86%. And it charges fast. I don't know how fast. I just know it charges fast. Is it like one of those lightning cables that you can get, the super fast lightning cables that you can get, plug into the car, plug in? I have one of those right here next to me because this phone is a Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Oop. Hi. And that's to compete with the iPhone and all that. If you have an iPhone, I'm sure they're probably power hogs too. But let's say I go to set, and then so David, you can go out to that field right there, and you're going to pretend to be a cowboy, and you're going to walk around there, and you're going to look at the fence. You can go out to the back 40 and look at the fence. What's going on with that fence line? And I go, bah, 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 bah. and I have to have this hidden. So it's back in holding or in my car, and I can put this on there. Remember, I have a Toyota, and I'd have to run the Toyota to charge with the car. It will not charge if it's just plugged in and the car's not on. I had to turn the car on. It charges pretty fast. I have a lightning cable there too. But still, there's going to be times where I might need this. I have some other ones, some other, the blue one and the yellow. And I had a red one for a while, and it has on one side, it's got some solar panels on, the little solar thing. So they say you can charge it using the sun. Well, I charge it all the way up, and I do put, and sometimes I see it's gotten pretty low, and I'll flip it over and put it on the dash of the thing, or put it on top of like my wardrobe bag and let the sun hit it, and it picks up a little bit. They also the ones you crank. I have one of those too, because I have a classic car, and sometimes I need to have people charge. But anyway, let's go and put it back in. It fits nicely in here. Now, what's good about this is if you do want to send out gifts, you bring them some. This is very easy to ship. It's small. See how small it is? It's small. It's light. I don't know about the. Do you have to say yes? I have a. You know, when you go to the post office, do you have any lithium batteries, or whatever that is that they ask you about batteries? This was mailed to me. It came in the mail, so I guess that is not an issue with that. I guess that's okay. That you can actually tell the truth and say, I'm shipping a charger, and it doesn't have any. It's just a charging unit, and it's not charged or whatever. When it arrived, it was not charged. I plugged it in. I think it took about maybe 30 minutes the first time to charge all the way up, and it holds a good charge. Now, there has been times, twice I think, I brought it with just like this, and I plugged this into the wall, into the little charger thing. Now, it doesn't have the little thing that goes into the wall, but I have one that had two on there, so I was able to charge the phone on one. In fact, that's what I'll bring to set if I have to go to set. Well, have to. If I get to go to set, we'll bring one of my double charging, or I'll bring two of those little charging things that go into the wall. What do they call them? I don't know. They told me the name for them. But I can do that. So, once again, I think the comments are down here. I'm using the big computer, so I'm not sure. As far as I know, the comments are down here like always. Makes your hands look funny. Yeah. Okay, so if I was speaking to the microphone and do this at the same time, I guess I have to hold this and do it with one hand. Okay, I think it's down below. I'm going to put that code on there. Click it. Go to the website. Buy yourself something. Buy one for you. And buy, what if you have 2 or 3 people? You buy one for you. Buy 3 others, and you'll save 40%. I think that was the number 4. If you buy a total of 4, you'll save up to 40%. The total is up to 40%. And it goes 20, 30, and 40. And I think it's 1 to 2. And then it's going to go maybe 3 to, well, maybe that's 3 to 4. I don't know, whatever it is. But you will save a minimum of 20% by using my code. Boop, boop, boop. I'll put it down there. I'll put it in the comment section as well. And I'm going to have to upload this video and try to get it onto my YouTube now. I don't remember how I used to do that. That's how long it's been. I mean, it's been a long, long time since I've done that. Because of the fact this is a design computer. This is not a computer for if you've seen some other videos, you'll see it in there. It's big. I mean, it's that big, and that big monitor. You can watch TV on it, all that kind of good stuff. But it's made for design, for for Adobe products, for Photoshop, and for all those ones that we had to learn to learn how to make websites and make stuff with the computer using the Adobe Suite. So anyway, please don't forget. I think it's over here. Subscribe, like, share. Get yourself a clutch and a couple of clutches for. If you're in a clutch, get a clutch. Don't be in a clutch, get a clutch. And you're really going to enjoy that. I know I have. It's not the only. This is one of the only products that I can say I've never had a problem with, and I highly endorse it. It never once did not do what it's supposed to do. It never was that I plug it in to charge this unit and say, oh my God, it's not charging. Or I charge it all the way up and I take it out to use it. Oh man, it was all the lights were lit. When I left, I turned it off, and now it's down to one light. Nope. Works fine. Works great. Works like a champ, like a clutch champ. So anyway, take care, buddy. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas is almost here. Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, or Chanukah, it's all coming up. And we have New Year's. I think we all can get along and celebrate New Year's together. Take care.